This woman was obsessively sending her toenails, just because a great toenail grew on top, making it impossible her to wear open-toed high heels, so she made a decision, biting down on her tongue, and pulling with her hand. Annie was a dishwasher at a restaurant. She polished all the utensils, until they gleamed. She heard crisp footsteps outside. A female customer was wearing a pair of beautiful high heels, which made Annie feel both envious and jealous. She glanced down at her own feet in long boots. She had been working for over 12 hours, and her feet were so when she returned to the dormitory. So she changed her clothes, and prepared to clock out. But a pair of high heels in the corner caught her eye. Annie couldn't help but walk over to inspect them, knowing they belonged to the boss lady. Taking advantage of the empty space, she tried them on. Suddenly, there was a commotion outside the door. Annie panicked and quickly took off the shoes, then returned to her spot, pretending nothing happened. The bus lady just greeted her, and Annie nervously prepared to leave. She approached the bus lady saying she needed to take a day off tomorrow because her friend was getting married, and she wanted to attend the wedding. The bus lady noticed Annie's bag and asked how much it cost, but Annie knew it was just a knockoff and didn't dare to respond directly, just smiled slightly. The boss lady caught on and agreed to give Annie a day off just as Annie was about to leave. The bus lady called out to her. She produced the pair of high heels and insisted that Annie wear them to the wedding. Annie didn't refuse and accepted them on the spot, then called her friend to assure her she would be at the wedding tomorrow. When she got home, she pulled out a dress she had been hiding for 3 years. This time she wanted to dress up nicely. Annie noticed some stray hairs on her forehead in front of the mirror, so she grabbed the wax strip and ripped them off forcefully. But then she noticed the excess hair on her face, so she applied another strip and ripped it off with closed eyes. Then she noticed the hair on her hands, so she picked up a razor and kept shaving until her fingers bled. She also noticed the hair on her arms, so she grabbed another large wax strip and removed all the hair from her arms. But the more terrifying thing was yet to come. She looked at her thighs, so she grabbed the sharp razor and shaved them clean from top to bottom. Then she looked at her toes, so she found a piece of nail polish, pressed it hard on the nail, and then admired her beautiful legs. And he thought of the high heels the boss lady gave her. As soon as she put them on, the nail polish piece actually fell off.